Well, praise the Lord, everybody. This is me, Apostle Esther. I pray that you are already having an amazing day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and we shall be glad in it. Listen, I'm super excited to be with you on today. Remember, we have been engaging in our 21-day hula hoop challenge. 21 days and at least 21 minutes, even if you had to start out with 21 seconds. And I promised that I would come back on day 21 with an update. So what I have in here are the replaceable units to my Luby Gym, because actually this is my third shoot for today. I was actually putting my Luby Gym on and I just snapped it in two and I kind of panicked. But that's one thing that I failed to say on one of the contents, is that they do give you extra pieces for replacements, or in the event that you have to extend your Luby Gym, because we know that it goes around our waist, then you have replacement pieces and you don't go into a panic like I did. So I wanted to show you the two comparisons, and at the end I'm going to tell you actually which one I prefer, which one I recommend. Let me just step right over here. I'm going to bring both pieces in so that we can do this. So again, this is my traditional Danskin hula hoop. You remember that I started out with this one. It's a weighted hula hoop, and you really have to be focused to get it to work for you. But I'm going to do both of them so we can at least look at what it is we need to do and how it is we need to do it. My husband is calling me, so he may step out. He's trying to find out where I am. I'm actually right here. So anyway, I'm going to show you this. With me, I always do a little bit better with one foot in front of the other. So this is what we do with the traditional hula hoop. You really have to get your momentum going. And again, with this one, I was able to at least hula hoop for maybe the length of 2 minutes, because you really have to push your body to do that. Now, what I love about the Luby Gym, which is this is the Luby Gym. I started on the Luby Gym, I think 7 days or so into the challenge. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how easy it is to disengage this and to add an extended piece, because earlier, I don't know if I said that, I actually cracked one of my pieces. My success with this was, after doing this for about 1 week, I was actually able to take one of my units out, which is about 1 inch. So I can successfully say that I lost 1 inch on the Luby Gym challenge. So let me do this. This is how you put it on. I hope you saw how easy that was to snap that one piece in. Whoops, I snapped it again. Okay, so it snapped. It actually, let me see. I think it really got caught on my shirt. I actually broke that piece. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to take that out. You have to take both pieces out that broke. So you just kind of squeeze and snap. And then you go to your extra unit and you put that in on your Luby Gym. It's the second one I broke in 1 day. So obviously I'm going to go ahead and order me a backup, because I really do not want to stop doing this challenge. I want to continue doing it. But anyway, you just kind of put that in there. It's kind of like squeeze and snap. And be careful, because it is plastic. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong there. You have to make sure that you catch it into the both of the units there. This was giving me a little bit of a hard time. Well, we're going to get it in just a second. There we are. I felt it snap in. It's really not this hard, you all. But I've got a few things going on, so it just seems to be a little, there, we got that one on. So this is one part with the latch there. And let's see what it is. Hope I don't snap another one. If I do, I won't be able to complete showing you my entire video today. So let's do this right. And so then you take these two pieces and you snap them back in. And again, as you're putting them on, just be a little careful so that you don't do like I do. I've had 2 snaps in one day. So let me, you know what? Yep, I do have it. Okay, so now I've got to put my Ruby ball back on here. Let's try it like this and see. Again, just be really, really, really careful that you don't snap your pieces. It's not getting caught in your clothes, so I'm going to be real careful. So I don't want to snap another one. There we are. And it looks like I need to put one more because I snapped 2 instead of 1. So let me do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unsnap right here and insert this one so that I can continue. Now see this needs to face inside your waist. So I need to, well, this unit, this one is not, that is, put it upside down. See, that just snapped right in there. Patience is everything, I tell you, it's everything. And then you put your end piece back on, and let's see. This is a really funny video because I am just having all kinds of little things to disengage here, but guess what? I will not be defeated. There. Looks like I'm gonna have to put another one. Let's see what's really going on here. What's really going on? Let's get this one. To be there, you guys. We might be there. I think that may go this way. Let's see. Okay. Now you see how this gives you a snug fit? I think the snug fit really does. Both of those were back. There, I heard it click. That one didn't sound right. Okay. Whew, that was something. Okay, so now this is how it fits. Again, this is a retractable ball, and we're going to see if we can go ahead and get started and show you how this works. And this is what I've been doing for at least the last 7 days of the challenge. Man, it took me 7 minutes to get here. Okay, let's see. So this is how we start with the Luby Gem. Now with this, what I really appreciate about this is how smooth it is just to keep your rhythm going. And again, for me, having one foot behind the other gives me the balance and the consistency that I need so that I can complete my challenge. And what I normally do is go ahead to my watch and begin my workout so that I can make sure that I get my 21 minutes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go as long as I can, since this is our 21st day and the end of our challenge, and let you see really and truly how easy it is to get your 21 minutes in and follow through with your challenge. Now, I said that at the end of the video, I am going to let you know which one I prefer. But as I'm doing this challenge, what I want to point out to you is once you get your rhythm going, it's fairly easy. If you slow down, you will hear the sound of the retractable ball. You'll just kind of know that you're not in rhythm, and you can hear it slowing down. If you can reposition yourself and catch back up with the rhythm, you don't stop in your straight 21 minutes. And so I've had to learn that, to listen for the sound. One other thing that I've observed is while I'm doing this challenge, I've also done it inside. I'm looking in the mirror, kind of throws my rhythm off. Y'all that know me already know I have a thing with rhythm. So I have to find one that is consistent with what I'm doing. So once I look into the mirror trying to follow the ball and keeping on the rhythm, it just throws my timing off. So I don't particularly like looking in the mirror. Another thing that I want to point out about the Luby Gym is always make sure that your perimeter is clear. You don't have anything, because this weighted ball is pretty heavy. You want to make sure that your Luby Gym is locked. It's not a possibility of it coming unsnapped and that ball flying somewhere. The other thing, I make sure that when I'm doing my 21 minutes, that my pets are nowhere around, because they like to smell and snoop. And so I wouldn't want the ball to hit them and cause injury to them. So always make sure that you have a clear space where that you can exercise, you can do what it is you need to do. I want to remind you as well that I did get the resistance band. I didn't start working with that yet because I'm just now getting comfortable with my Luby Gym, which I absolutely love. So that is another sweet thing that came in with me getting my Luby Gym. Let me see. So right now, I have been on this for 2 minutes and 33 seconds. With my traditional hula hoop, I probably would have had to stop by now. But with the Luby Gym, I'm telling you, if you're inside and watching TV or listening to my prayer CD, that 21 minutes will go so quickly until you're like, oh my goodness, is it up already? So it's just a thing of making up your mind that this is something that I want to do. This is something that I'm committing to do, and you stick with it. It was fairly easy for me. Most of the time, I would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and that would be my my Luby Gym time. That would be my time that while I'm exercising, don't necessarily have to have the TV on unless I'm listening to the prayer CD. But that's my time that I talk to God, I clear my head, I open my space for the day. I get that mental clarity, so that's what I would do. I found out that during the Luby Gym, one thing that you do not want to do, if you can avoid it, by all costs, don't eat before you engage into this exercise, because it makes it just a little bit harder to push yourself to do that. So I really like to exercise on an empty tummy. Now, I know some of you that follow me are wondering, how did I continue with my challenge when we were doing a conference in South Carolina? Well, because my husband and I drove there, I was able to take my traditional hula hoop, because at that time I did not have the Luby Gym. So I took my traditional hula hoop. See how that ball slowed down? So you just have to get yourself going there. So I did take my hula hoop with me, and so I was able to complete my challenge, and it worked out really well for me to do that, because I wanted to say that I did this. I didn't want to get you doing something and then in the midst of that I stopped doing it because I had other obligations. So I always carved out that 21 minutes to make sure that I was going to do my Luby Gym exercising. I can say that since I've been doing this, I've lost 1 inch on my waist. I feel absolutely wonderful. Again, this is going to be incorporated in my life. So it's a lifestyle change. So every day I will take out a moment to make sure that I am getting my exercise in. I say this all the time, that motion is lotion. Again, you have to, when you're like me talking, you got to make sure that you keep the consistency of that ball flowing, keep it moving, so that you don't have to stop. And my point today is to show you that you can actually get up to 21 minutes once you get your momentum and your consistency going. It does take some focus, it really, really does. But once you get that focus going, then you're good. Now, one thing that I've done through this challenge, because I was learning the Luby Gym, and at the beginning, I had to stop a lot because I just couldn't push myself to do that. But see, gotta keep it going. So if I had to stop probably more than 3 times, then I'd probably go an extra 2 or 3 minutes, because I wanted to be consistent with my 21 minutes. And this has worked very, 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 very well for me. I'm excited to see, as I continue on the process, the journey, to see my tummy, my midsection tone up and trim down. If you do this for 21 minutes, according to my calculations, according to my watch, you're burning 300 calories. Hey, that's pretty good. Just to stand still and push your legs. And that's all I'm doing, is I'm pushing my legs and kind of moving my waistline. And that's a good burn. 300 calories, that's a good burn for a 21-minute workout. It's an excellent cardiovascular workout. Again, I am not a medical doctor. I am not a dietitian or a nutritionist or anything like that, but I am a person that is determined to get my body in shape and to feel better, especially as we're getting ready to go into the winter months. I want to know that I'm still moving and I'm still active. I say a lot of times that motion is lotion. That's what one of the RNs that live in our neighborhood said to me. So she said, the more active you are, the better your body will feel and the better your body will respond. Let's see how many minutes we're in. We're almost at 8 minutes already, and I have not stopped. So I'm saying that the goal is achievable. The goal is attainable. You just have to make up in your mind, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And so when I found out how easy this was, it works for me. You remember I said on one of my earlier videos that I could not do sit-ups because I had lower back surgery, and so that doesn't work for me. So I had to find something, speed up a little, I had to find something that would work for me, and this has become my very best friend, because once I finish the workout, I feel amazingly wonderful that I have accomplished that 21-minute goal. 21 days, 21 minutes, 1 inch off my waistline, yeah. So listen, it's worth the effort. If you want to get intended results, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. I believe in fasting and praying. I believe in reading the word. But when it comes to our bodies, we're going to have to put in the work to get ourselves physically fit, to get ourselves toned, and to be able to make a difference in how our personal appearance is. And that's very important to me. So I encourage you to find something that works for you. This works for me. This may not be for everybody. It's like I was talking with a lady once, and she said, you may not be called to pastor everybody, but you're called to pastor somebody. She was making that in a statement. So I'm just saying that this may not be for everybody, but it is for somebody, and I am one of those somebodies. So I encourage you to find an exercise that's easy, that's suitable, that's workable for you. And when you're done doing that, you feel good about what you've done. You feel good about who you are. I can just say mentally, as I work out in my own way, it does make me feel better. I can tell in my upper torso that I have been given attention to working out, and it's made a huge difference. Let me see how minutes. See, we're already at 10 minutes. 11 more minutes to go. And the thing that amazes me about this is I finally reached that goal where I can actually Luby Gym hula hoop for 21 minutes. That's amazing. I wasn't able to achieve that with my hula hoop because it's weighted, it's heavy, and you really have to push your body. But with the Luby Gym, it's a more of a relaxed fit. And listen, while I'm doing this, I could easily see how if you're not distracted, you can easily do your arm workout. I just can't get there right now, but I will. Right now, I just want to focus on maintaining my 21 minutes. And then maybe I'll start, just like I did with this, I'll start working my upper arms and see if I can get some toning going on while I'm also toning my midsection. And that was my target goal. So I wanted to focus on that. And I believe that that's how life is. Whenever you're trying to achieve goals, accomplish one thing, sometimes one goal at a time. Build that platform. Be successful at that. And then incorporate something else. Don't stop because you failed. Don't stop because you couldn't go 21 minutes. Nope, you just readjust and say, you know, I'm going to do this, and put your action there. Put the work into it, and you will see the intended result. And I tell you what, I am amazingly happy about the results with this Luby Gym. I will put it in the description box. I got my Luby Gym from Amazon. It took just a few days for it to come in. As a matter of fact, by the time we got back from our conference in Lancaster, it was sitting on my porch waiting for me. And it just so happened that my family was coming in that day, so they put it together for me. And I've been working out with the Luby Gym ever since then, and I have been amazingly happy with what it is doing in my life. So I encourage you, if you want something simple, something easy, just go ahead and go to Amazon and look up Luby Gym. And one thing that I want to say while you're doing that, make sure you do your waistline measurement so that when you order your gym, it is workable, it's suitable for your waistline. Again, today, I think I snapped 4 pieces, so I'm going to go on and see if I can order replacement pieces, or because it's such a, I'm not going to stop, it's such an economical purchase, I will probably just go ahead and purchase another one so that I will always have backup pieces in the event that I snap a piece. Again, I lost an inch. I got the Luby Gym, and I know that it was because I had been working out with the hula hoop. So when I started with the Luby Gym, it was a little bit snug, but by day 2 or 3, catch back up, I had to remove that one Luby Gym because it had dropped down, and it was just really hard for me to keep the ball rotating. So I went ahead and removed it, and so I've not had to remove the other one, other than today when I snapped 4, one trying to replace it, and one while I was putting it on, it got caught into my shirt. But I tell you what, I have been so happy again with what is happening with my Luby Gym. I am at 14 minutes. 14 minutes, I've not stopped. 7 minutes to go. How many of you would hang out with me right now to say we're going to get this 7 minutes in? And this is day 21. 21 days, 21 minutes with Apostle E, with the Luby Gym, or the traditional hula hoop. And again, when I get to the very end of these 21 minutes, I'm going to tell you absolutely which one is my favorite, which one I felt was most pliable for me. So you have to hang in here with me while we are going through waiting for these 7 minutes number of completion. I want to remind you that my CD is available, my prayer CD, Prayers That Prevail by Apostle Esther Sanchez. It is on all of your media platform outlets. Apple Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, any of them. If you put my name in the search engine, you'll be able to locate your copy, download it. We have 7 powerful prayers on there that will change your life. This week, those prayers have been my stand, where I've just postured myself to stand in prayer. I've just played those CDs just for the Lord to cover me, shield me, and protect me. Also, my book is available, Believers Believe and Believers Receive. It's also available on Amazon, as well as Books A Million by Apostle Dr. Esther Sanchez. So get a bundle package, bless someone. We're getting ready to get into the holidays. Great gifts. I believe one of the greatest things that you can give anyone is the Word of God and the power of prayer. So that's available to you as well. Just wanted to put that in while we were completing these next 7 minutes. Also, I am on Facebook Live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. with Manifesting His Glory. This is where we come in and we share in the gospel message of Jesus Christ. We share testimonies of signs, wonders, and miracles. Those of you that submit praise reports to me, I share those on Manifesting His Glory. If you'd like to reach out to me, you can do so, EstherSanchez@gmail.com. Also, every Friday at 8 p.m., unless I am away on a ministry assignment, we are hosting Let's Talk with Apostle E. On this platform, we talk about sensitive subjects that we may not want to address across the pulpit, but we will address them on the Let's Talk show. If you are interested in becoming a guest or being a guest, you can also email me at EstherSanchez@gmail.com. I'll certainly look over your information, and we will see if what you want to discuss is something that is suitable for our platform, and we will give you a date, give you the protocol, and we will certainly have you on as a guest. So that means that if you have music or business, you just want to present yourself, and we feel that, it's workable for what we're doing, I will certainly look it over, and I will bring you on. So those are the media outlets. And of course, my husband, Apostle Chris, and I are the humble servants of Kingsport Ministries. We're located at 209 North Broad Street, right here in the city of Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're there every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for our live worship. So we ask you to come over and fellowship and connect with us. Every Thursday night, we're on Zoom with our Word Explosion. It is an interactive class. So you can go on any of my platforms and you can find the Zoom code and you can come in and join us. Now, one thing that we do ask whenever you join us is that we ask that you identify yourself so that we will know who is in our room for that particular setting and for that session of our Word Explosion. Because if you're greeting and meeting us, we want to know that you are on the same we're on the same note talking about the gospel message of Jesus Christ. Okay, we're at 18 minutes non-stop. Wanted to put all of those announcements in to let you know how that you can reach out to us. I don't know what our next challenge will be, but I certainly want to give a shout out to all of the ladies that reached out to me to say, hey, I'm starting a little bit late, but I am joining in your challenge. You go. You keep doing that. Thank you so much for believing in the power. I'm laughing at my neighbor, believing in the power of exercise. So thank you so much for connecting with us. We've done this 21 days, 21 minutes, and I tell you, it has made a tremendous impact on my waistline. Yes, I'm so super excited about that. My husband said, well, what you're doing is working. So I'm glad to be able to do that. We're at 19 minutes nonstop. We are currently exercising with the Ruby Gym. That's right, this is the Ruby Gym. It's that easy gym to assemble. If you're traveling, it's easy to carry with you in your car, your vehicle. Perhaps on your break, that's what you want to do, is exercise. It's very economically package that you can do so and have your gym with you wherever you go. And I always put mine in the same place when I'm finished exercising, so the next day I know exactly where to go to pick my gym up and do what it is I need to do. Again, you already know I am Apostle Esther Saint. She's Kingsport Ministries. My husband, Apostle Chris, and I are the humble servants. And again, I just come on YouTube. Normally, I release a video every day. I ask that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share and like. Let somebody know that we have almost 800 videos out here for your listening pleasure. We are encouraging, inspiring, and motivating you to walk your life with Jesus Christ and live your very best blessed life. Well, you already know, according to my watch, we have now at this second hit 21 minutes, yes, on the 21-day challenge with the hula hoop and the Luby Gym. Now, I said that I was going to share with you which one worked best for me. You already know, I'm already doing it. It's the Luby Gym. Hands down, 5-star plus is what worked for me. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you that has followed me on this challenge. I know that sometimes you didn't feel like doing it, but because you committed to it, you can now see the end results. I definitely see the end results, and I always say this gym will work for you if you work the gym. It's like the Word of God. If you want the Word of God to work in your life, you have to work the Word. Listen, I want you to, as always, have a super, super, super amazing day. I'm simply an ambassador. That means that I am a good news carrier of the gospel message of Jesus Christ. I say all the time, it's a choice to rejoice. Come on, live your very, very best blessed life. And again, thank you so much for connecting with me. Let me get this. Thank you, all of you that has gone in with me, and we can now successfully say we have done 21 minutes, 21 days with the Hula Hoop Challenge. Thank you so much for your commitment and your dedication. I'm Esther. You have a super amazing day.